Back now on Newsmax Prime. You know, Friday is payday for a whole lot of us, and with the weekend here, it's time to look at some ways we just might spend our hard-earned money. For a closer look at the prime numbers surrounding some major weekend events, we're pleased to be joined once again by Newsmax contributor Morgan Thompson.
Well, thank you, JD. We have a very exciting week ahead of us. After 5 years of negotiations, the fight of the century is finally here. On Saturday night, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao go head-to-head, breaking all records for ticket prices. Now, a few of the more interesting facts and figures, JD. Pay-per-view for the fight is commanding its highest price ever at just under $100. The estimated total revenue for the fight is $300 to $400 million. And the fighters are estimated to make a $180 million to $200 million with a 60-40 split in a 60-40 split in favor of Mayweather. Now, how do they plan to spend that money? Mayweather will be wearing a $25,000 gold and diamond mouthguard during the fight and is reportedly considering posting the $10 million bail for his friend Marion Suge Knight if he wins.
Well, now here's what gets me. I mean, even if Pacquiao wins, he doesn't take home as much dough as Mayweather.
Nope, he sure doesn't. It's guaranteed 60-40 for Mayweather. And can you imagine he's going to spend that to get a potential murder out of jail? So
well, I tell you, what got me was more the protective mouth gear, that gold and diamond mouthpiece.
Gotta have the bling.
I guess so.
Well, another big event this weekend is the 141st running of the Kentucky Derby. Now, JD, I don't know if you know what goes into an event like this, but here are a few fun facts. The over 200,000 spectators at the Derby and the Kentucky Oaks consume 120,000 mint juleps using 2,250 pounds of locally grown mint and 425,000 cans of beer. And since it's the Run for the Roses, 22,000 roses are specially grown just for this event. The winner's garland alone uses 400 roses and weighs 40 pounds.
Well, it's good it's going to go on a horse, because
I know,
that's a
you
mighty
need
big
that
garland,
to carry it.
You know? Sure
Absolutely.
Is.
Do you like to watch the Derby?
Oh, yeah. I like to watch the Derby because, well, some might say I'm fiscally conservative. Other folks might say I'm a cheapskate. But there's something else going on this weekend that merits our attention, right?
Absolutely. A big box office this weekend. The opening day of The Avengers: Age of Ultron, the most highly anticipated movie of the year. This is the sequel to The Avengers, which hosts the current opening weekend record at $207.4 million. By comparison, the next closest opening weekend is Iron Man 3 at $174.1 million. Now, experts estimate the sequel could top $210 million by Monday. Globally, Avatar rules the box office figures at $2.7 billion, followed by Titanic at $2.19 billion.
This is real money.
Big, big money.
And I know at the Hayworth Hacienda, our middle daughter, Hannah, already went to that big early morning screening. I think there was like a 9:30 showing this morning. I don't know if they did the overnight thing, but she got in line at 9:30 to go see Avengers: The Age of Ultron. And the other interesting thing is this movie was out internationally before coming here, huh?
It's already grossed $200 million worldwide, so it's expecting big, big numbers. And the interesting thing is the critics haven't really loved it, but the fans are just going crazy for it, so they're really loving it.
It's a proven franchise. You got to have those superheroes, those people with, well, almost a superhuman mastery of certain things, like you have a mastery of these prime numbers.
Absolutely.
And Morgan Thompson, we appreciate it very much, or as your Alabama grandmother used to say, Mogaine. We appreciate all of these numbers.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Well, as we wrap up this first week of Newsmax Prime, you may recall our very first program where I talked about famous flops, including the story of the short tenure of the original 2020 co-anchors. The reviews were so bad, Hugh Downs replaced that pair the following week. Well, so far, so good. There's 1 week in the books, and we're still here. And I hope to be back Monday. And we thank you for being with us during this inaugural week of Newsmax Prime. A note that came in to us. Andy from West Palm Beach, Florida, emailed us after that very first program and said, I really enjoyed the close of your show, very creative. I hope you have 2020's legacy and no change of hosts as well. Andy, from your lips to God's ears. That'll do it for us. See you back here Monday. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.